Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be an inner child healing reading for the collective, and I'm going to be filming this reading on Wednesday, the 16th of April 2025. And I hope this, whatever messages that you receive today, is going to help you in some way, and especially if you are interested in doing any form of inner child healing or any child inner healing work. Okay. um for those of you who've never heard of inner child healing, I'll just tell you a little bit what it is. All right. Inner child healing means healing any form of childhood pain, rejection, loneliness, or abandonment you may have suffered in your past during your childhood. Yes, and then you can use whatever divine knowledge or wisdom, all right, to help you to regain spiritual realignment and also to help facilitate spiritual or personal growth. It's very, very important that we do that type of healing, because whatever trauma or pain that we've experienced in the past, if we don't deal with it or face our shadows in a sense, all right, or heal those wounds, all right, there's a chance that it could fester up as we go through life as an adult, all right. And once again, if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I hope everyone is enjoying their week so far, and I hope you're enjoying your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Before I use any of the decks, okay, for this reading, I just want to say a prayer. So I'm going to be calling in Archangel Gabriel, because she's the archangel you can call on. All right, you can call on Raphael as well. Um, but I would say I would recommend Archangel Gabriel, okay, to help you when it comes to your inner child healing. All right. Um, so I'm just going to say a prayer, and this prayer is from Angel Prayers, okay, and it's by Carl Gray. If you do uh I would say, or are interested in working with angels, okay, or would or you like this prayer, I would strongly recommend you get this book. It's a very good book, especially if you are interested in working with the archangels, if you want to know about their role, how they can help you, and it does include a lot of prayers to other spiritual beings in the heavenly realm as well. All right, so I'm just going to say a prayer to Archangel Gabriel. Dear Archangel Gabriel, thank you for surrounding my inner child in your nurturing light and for helping it find peace. I take this opportunity to tell my inner child that it is safe and loved, and that nothing can come between it and the love it deserves. As I nurture this divine and innocent part of myself, I heal my heart, I heal my soul, I open my mind, and I am able to see with new eyes. I now reach out into the wonder of life, knowing Gabriel's light is guiding me, and so it is. All right. And I just wanted to also just to mention, okay, that you can also call on Mary as well. She is, yeah, Mary, Queen of Angels. Okay, she works with Archangel Gabriel, okay, on child, inner child, um as well as conception issues. All right, if you're planning to have a family. All right, so, and again, you can also call on Archangel Raphael for any type of healing as well. All right, but Archangel Gabriel, okay, as well as Mary of the, I think it's Mother of Angels, I believe. Let me just double check. Um, Mary, Queen of Angels. Okay, all right. And I put all the names of the decks, books, um, as well as crystals that I'd like to recommend. You know, if you are interested in working with crystals, um, I may show you a few, okay, which I have on hand to help you if you are interested in working with crystals, okay. So please check the description box after watching or listening to this reading. All right, all right. So to start this reading off, I'm going to be using this deck. It's called Oracle of the Birds. All right, and you know, birds are very beautiful creatures. The spiritual realm uses them. All right, in order to send us messages. All right, they are very beautiful spirit guides. Okay, and they also connect the physical realm to the spiritual. All right, so I'm just going to select one card from this deck and see what spirit, okay, or our spiritual team would like us to work with, okay, or the spirit of which bird, okay, our spiritual team would, the ancestors, the higher power would like us to work with. All right, in terms of doing any form of healing, all right, including inner child healing, okay. All right, so they want us to work with the spirit of the bird, the thrush, okay, and it goes on to say unfolding potential, express your diversity, all right. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to just read more on this bird, okay? Okay, so the meaning of the card, it goes on to say here, with thrush, an invitation flies into your life to discern your potentials more clearly and also realize them. Allow your zest for life to come out, and you will immediately feel a gain in creativity and ideas. As a songbird, thrush shows you how you can attract attention to yourself without being arrogant. Know that all power of expression comes from a vibrant inner world. Thrush is extremely sociable and an excellent entertainer who always has something important to share. All right, so I think it's all to do with the way we communicate. All right, to be able to, we can use the spirit of this bird to help us to communicate or to express ourselves more effectively. All right, and also to unleash, I guess, our creativity and the more meanings, all right, um of this card. It says personal growth begins with powerful self-expression. It also means unconditional acceptance. It also says raise your voice. It goes on to say harness the magic of the invisible worlds. It also says let powerful energy flood you for new adventures and life experiences. All right, because you know, again, the life's journeys should be all about self self discovery, it's also about creativity as well, creating your own reality, I should say. um, it's also could mean a messenger of awakening. So some of you might be going through this stage or phase. And it also says stay grounded during change. All right. So again, some of you might be going on this transition or transformational stage. All right, in your life, if you are on some form of a spiritual soul journey. Okay, and the affirmations is it's for this card. It says, "I navigate the time of change with optimism, singing joyfully in all my diversity." All right. So and again, I'll just repeat the affirmation. It says, "I navigate the time of change with optimism, singing joyfully in all my diversity." Okay. Okay, let me just what I want to do is just check on the energies, all right, around the collective at this present time. So I'm going to be using this deck and see what advice the fairies have for the collective. Okay. So I mean, what the fairies are going to be picking up, it could be your energy, or someone around you. So, or because tarot oracle readings is all to do with energy. Okay, it's non-gender and it's also timeless as well. Okay, just want to just give the cards a bit of a shuffle. So let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what energies? Okay. Okay, so the first energy that's been picked up, it's to do with justice. All right. It's on a number 8, so you could be alive power number 8. All right. And 8 in numerology is all about mastery or self mastery. It's to do with action. So some of you might be um, doing something. Maybe you might be working on your goals. You could be celebrating some form of accomplishment. Um, all right, in your life. And here it says, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Or some of you might be dealing with a legal matter at this time. Okay, let's see. Or someone you're associated with might be dealing with a legal matter at this time. Okay, so we've got 8 of winter, which is air energy, which is all to do with the mind. And it goes on to say here, you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. All right, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So I don't know, some of you might be in this sort of energy, but the fairies is saying that you have what it takes. You just need to believe in yourself. All right. Probably because you've got like a lack self-confidence at the moment. And if you need the strength, okay, to achieve your goals, you can always call on the higher power, as well as or the divine. You can call on Archangel Shamiel, Archangel uh, to help boost your self-esteem, your self-confidence. And you can also call on Ariel as well, all right, to help you, all right, especially if you want to work on your goals or to bring something into fruition. Okay, all right. They're also picking up four of spring, all right, which is fire energy, which is to do our passions and our desires in the area of life. Four talks about structure, stability, and manifestation in neurology. So some of you might be a bit, or I should say, working towards um, your stability at the moment. You might be manifesting something to come into your life. Um, and it goes on to say, be grateful. You have much to celebrate. All right. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. So some of you might be experiencing this at this moment. All right. And also, your fairies are also encourage you to say that you are spiritual magician, you can do anything, take charge of your life, you can manifest what you need to be a success. So some of you might need to, probably need to hear this. And also it says has strength. Okay, so one is all to do with taking that leap of faith, all right, to begin something new, or maybe taking advantage of this of an opportunity that might be coming up, or maybe you might be contemplating on doing something new. And also you got the master number 11, but then again in tarot oracle readings you need to add the 2. That gives you number 2, which is all about balance, partnership, duality. All right. And it could be something that you want to work with, and you can manifest things with the power and energy, power of the universe. All right. And it goes and it goes sorry, it goes on to say, um the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. All right. So if you need that inner strength to overcome challenges, you can always call on your higher power, your spiritual team. All right. It's also time for to show kindness and forgiveness. Okay, this is I mean forgiveness is the first step to healing. All right. And we are doing inner child healing work, and it also says time to embrace how wonderful you are, which is all to do with self-acceptance. Okay, you are worthy, you are loved, and you're needed here. And we are all uh, uh, spiritual beings having a human experience, and we all have a purpose, a right to be here on this planet. All right. All right. So I'm going to start off the inner child healing work. I'm going to be using this deck. It's called Inner Child Oracle, and it's by Teresa Solano. And I'm going to be selecting 3 cards from this deck and see what areas that we might need to work on when it comes to our inner child. Okay, so the first card that it says it's on number 4. All right. So this could be something connected to maybe your stability. Um, Now it says here inner tangle. All right, inner tangle. So I'm just going to read on this card. So I'm going to be using the booklet, all right, to help us to understand this message. The first one, okay. So okay, it goes on to say here life's tricky tangles test, challenge, and provide us with opportunities to grow wiser and stronger. They can be blessings in disguise. The obstacles we must work through, build our resilience, and ready us for all that lies ahead. It's easy to get caught up in a problem. We may become overwhelmed and unsure how to proceed. This can lead to overthinking, overworking, or sense of paralysis that causes us to linger in a state of unease and stress. This card reminds you that you are stronger than you believe. All right, and maybe this is the reason why you see the horses at the back, because horses represent strength. All right, you are a fierce soul capable of rising to any challenge. No matter how overwhelming a problem may seem, there is always a solution. Don't be afraid to ask for help from those better equipped or who have experience with this type of dilemma. Use the problem solving tools you've acquired, through your other challenges to rise to this one. It might take a few tries to figure it all out, but you will be so proud of yourself when you become untangled. You are more capable than you think. The hardest knot to untie is often the first one. Soon you will see it all unravel. You only need to begin. Hmm. So if you find yourself in a knot or in some type of situation and you can't see any way out, just I think these are just words of comfort. You can take this advice to help you to overcome this challenge, all right, or any obstacle that you may be facing at the moment. All right. The affirmation to this message, you can say believe it. You could say I am strong, fierce, free, and capable of overcoming any challenge I see. All right, so the affirmation for this message, you could say, I am strong, fierce, free, and capable of overcoming any challenge I see. All right, all right, so let's see. All right, they wanted me to select this card. All right, so I'll take this one. Okay, it's on the number 19. When you add the two numbers, it'll give you the number 20. But then in tarot oracle readings, we remove the zero. All right. If the second number ends on the zero, okay, which is to do with balance, partnership, and duality. And it goes on to say bet on you. Um, so it could be to somehow be be more balanced, I guess. Also to have faith in yourself, believe in yourself as well. All right, so I'm going to just read on this card. Okay, so let me just, okay, so once again, I'm just going to read on this message. Okay, it goes on to say, don't diminish your accomplishments or downplay your contributions as happy accidents. Your brilliance isn't an accident, and your accomplishments are the result of hard earned skills. When you deflect compliments and reject praise, you're really telling yourself that you don't believe the nice things people are saying to you, and not only do I not believe them, I don't want them. This card asks you to accept the encouragement and praise being offered. You may be wary and assume that flatteries come with a catch or are simply pretty lies to further a hidden agenda, though this may be true in some cases. Trust your intuition, okay, which is your gut feeling, to distinguish the praise that comes with strings from the encouragement that exists simply as an expression of admiration, or affection. Let yourself be seen. Put fear aside and be unapologetically, authentically you. It's not a gamble to think that others will like and appreciate the true you. It's a sure bet. There's no greater win in life than rejoicing in being you. Follow your heart, be guided by your soul, and take a chance on yourself. When fear and doubt arise, create a list of all the times you thought you couldn't achieve a goal and did so anyway. Let your mind and body relive these moments to build courage. Trust that you can do it again. This card also asks you to bet on yourself, even if no one else is willing to have your back or sing you praises. You are being asked to move forward anyway. Support and encourage yourself as much as needed to accomplish your goals. If you find yourself without the physical, financial, mental, or emotional resources required, you are reminded that an endless well of abundance awaits you, courtesy of the universe. Reach out now and ask for what you need. You are never alone in spirit. All right, so I think the second message is very much connected to the first one, maybe to help you if if you feel yourself in a difficult situation, or facing a challenge. Some of the things that you should do, and one of it is to, as I said earlier, to believe in yourself, believe that you have the strength. And if you need that support, there is support out there, um, as well. And I think, most of all, it's to connect with spirit, connect with your to the higher power, your spiritual team, to help you, to give you that inner strength, that inner courage, that you need, all right, to help you as you go through these times, all right. And the affirmation to the second message, you could say it and believe it says, "It is safe for me to be seen. I have all the resources I need to create the life I deserve." All right, so you could say, "It is safe for me to be seen. I have all the resources I need to create the life I deserve." All right, and I'm just going to see. Sorry, okay, let me just see what last card our spiritual team would like us. Okay, it goes on to say here, it's on a number 32 when you add the two numbers together, okay? It gives you the number 5. All right, in numerology, 5 is all about change. It could also represent instability or conflict. Okay, maybe that's something you might be facing. You might be feeling a bit unstable at this moment. Um, you might be, having some form of mental conflict at the moment, or there could be some change happening. Okay, or maybe when you make that first step to healing, it may create some form of change. Okay. Um, all right, so let's see what that's about. And it says fly free. Okay. Or maybe you are in a you could be contemplating on leaving a situation, um and you're not sure how to move forward, or maybe you don't have the confidence to leave that situation. It could be to do with a work scenario, a relationship. All right, so And we've just had the full moon in Libra, which is all to do with partnerships, relationships. Okay. Okay, it goes on to say freedom is a process of surrender, of letting go of what anchors you to lower dimensional reality. For some people, this means choosing not to partake in earthly pleasures and living a life of pure reflection or isolation from society. For others, it means casting aside limiting social, cultural, or religious mores to engage with life in an uninhibited manner. No one path to freedom is superior or right. Choose the path that is right for you. This card encourages you to accept opportunities for freedom in your life. Have you been holding yourself back from pursuing a lifestyle, hobby, or career out of fear of rejection? Have you been putting aside your dreams and desires to embody the ideals of another? Do you feel beholden to the opinions of others? Those who ostracize or reject you for what speaks to your soul are not worthy of your time or energy. Eventually, they may come to accept the you who lives in freedom, or they may not. Acceptance from those who share your ideals and interests is far more valuable. Release your desire for perfection and acceptance to the universe and embrace freedom. It is time to be wholly yourself, let go and lean in with trust. All right, so again, this the last message is very much connected to the first two. All right. um and the affirmation, all right, to the last card, it said you could say out and believe it: I am free when I let go of all I am expected to be. All I must be is who I truly am. All right. I am free when I let go of all I am expected to be. All I must be is who I truly am. All right. So, very beautiful, powerful, useful messages. Okay. If you need to hear this, um, if you resonate with any of these messages that came out to help you, all right, along your journey, to help you with your inner child healing work. Okay, and I'm just going to just use another deck. This one is called Inner Child Oracle Cards. All right. This is by Empath Soul, and just see what other quick messages. All right. Spirit would like to give to the collective at this time. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what? Okay, so we've got Serenity. All right, Serenity talks about calmness, tranquility, balance. It says find serenity within yourself. Inner peace is your true nature. Okay, so maybe some of you might need to go out in Mother Nature. All right, all right. They wanted me to pick this card. Okay, this one, it says healing. All right, it says, and okay, so healing it could mean, like a recovery. It could also represent self-care, all right, or renewal. And it says, allow yourself to heal from past wounds. Time to nurture your soul. Okay. They also wanted me to um select these two. Okay, so all right. Um, okay, it says love your life. Okay, and it's also do with appreciation, joy, and fulfillment. Okay, that's for um as long as whatever you're doing is not detrimental to yourself or to others. It says embrace your life with love and gratitude. It's a gift. All right. And then you got adaptability, which is all to do with flexibility, resilience, and growth. All right. And it says, be adaptable and flexible. Change is constant. Okay. So maybe if some of you are experiencing some form of change in your life, that is just the ebbs and flows of life, you know. I know sometimes it's very, we find it difficult to embrace change, especially if, it's unpleasant. But again, you know, this is just part of the cycle of life, right? And sometimes when these changes occur is actually for the better, okay? Um, for what's maybe, especially if something is not serving a higher purpose, all right, maybe it's better that this thing goes so that something new, something more positive can come into our life. All right. Okay, so let's see what the goddesses, gods, and guardians, okay, what message they would like to give to the collective. I think they want me to select the first one even before I shuffle. Okay, so this is from the High Priest of Atlantis, and it goes on to say chakra healing. So, chakras are center points around our body, and they represent the different areas, okay, in life. All right, so I do energy healing readings, so please check them out on my channel. All right, you've got seven major chakras and 21 minor ones. The seven major chakras is you got the root chakra, which is all to do with our stability, our security. You got um the sacral chakra to do with our emotions, our desires, our passions. All right, you got the solar plexus, all right, to do with our self-confidence, self-esteem, inner strength. You got the heart chakra to do with love, partnerships, relationships. You got the throat chakra to do with creativity, self-expression, communication. You got the third eye to do with foresight, perception, our intuition. And then we got the crown chakra, all right, and that is to do with divine consciousness, um, to do with our higher purpose and our spiritual connections and beliefs, all right. Um, and you can call on Archangel Metatron um, to help you, all right, to help clear your energy, to help cleanse your aura, all right. So let's see. Um, this, so let me just read. Okay, it goes on to say, nourish your spiritual energy centers, harmonize from within. The chakras are spiritual energy centers contained with your physical and subtle bodies. Okay? Each chakra vibrates with life force energy and corresponds to a different color. Chakras link to nerve centers, organs, and glands within the body. They also store information about your physical, emotional, psychological, and spiritual experiences, including those from past lifetimes. Chakras frequently become blocked or weakened. The high priest of Atlantis says, There are many direct signs your chakras are out of balance. You may feel ungrounded, creatively stuck, or out of touch with your feelings. You may struggle to speak up for yourself, set boundaries, trust your inner knowing, or to see the bigger picture in your life. Physical alignments may also show up as a result of blocked chakra energy. Even if you haven't noticed the signals, picking this card is a clear indication that chakra healing will benefit you. To invite instant support, imagine your chakras are flowers or orbs extending upwards from the base of your spine to your crown. They glow red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Visualize me sending an Atlantean crystal energy to each one so they become bright and clear. To complete, imagine white light surrounding your body and brown roots extending from your feet into the earth. All right, so I'll just read the invocation here. So while you're doing this, you could say, I easily balance my chakras. I am light and energy. Okay, so you could say, I easily balance my chakras. I am light and energy. Okay, and as I said, if you are interested in doing any form of energy work, if you want to know about chakras and auras, please check out um, my energy healing readings which I do on my channel. And I also posted out, I did a video about chakras and auras, so please check it out. You can also do your own research, because there's also lots of books, okay, about chakras and auras, okay, if you're interested. All right. um okay, let's see what advice I'm going to be using the Oracle of the Fairies, okay, to see what additional message the fairies have for the collective. And then I'll also I'll select one card from the fairies deck, one from the mermaids deck. All right, fairies, okay, very beautiful spiritual creatures. They're very much connected to Mother Nature. All right, they can help us to be more creative, to manifest more blessings, love, abundance in our life, and to help us feel more grounded. All right, so let's see what message is coming. Okay, they wanted me to select this one. Okay, it says transformation. Goes on to say that this fairy tells you to surrender to transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Enhance your transformation. The best is yet to come. So again, we did talk about change, all right? So maybe some of you might be going through some changes in your life. You might be awakening. You might be going on this spiritual journey. You might be already on your journey and I'm going through this transformation or transitioning stage. All right. So what the fairies is saying, to just surrender to the divine and trust the process. Okay. All right. So I'm going to select one card from the mermaids deck. All right, and both of these decks, both the fairy and mermaid deck, is by Karen K. All right. And mermaids, okay, they're very connected to the sea, okay, obviously, which is water, and water in spiritual terms is to very much to do with our emotions. All right. So let's see what comes out. What message. Okay. Okay, and the message that comes out, it says love. All right. So again, the journey is all about, it should be about love, you know. Self-love, um, you know, loving the higher power, creator, your spiritual team, loving, um, having beautiful connections, loving um, co- connections or relationships, okay, that can help inspire and uplift you. All right. Um, Let me just read a bit more on this card. So please bear with me. It goes on to say, open yourself to universal or romantic love. Put yourself out there and maybe go on a date or rekindle the love within your current relationship. And that could even be something to do with yourself, all right? This mermaid is bathing in the bliss of unconditional love. She loves herself, which means she's able to fully loved by others. When you know your true value and embrace the fact that you love and lovable, you'll attract perfect, loving relationships. All right, love is the fragrance of enlightened spiritual people. It can be felt in their aura and is the residue of their presence. This is pure unconditional love. People feel romantic love for each other. To love someone and yet also set them free to a beautiful thing. When our emotions become involved and we become attached to and dependent on someone, we can face issues. Perhaps you're experiencing this right now. Remember, we're all born free, which means we have the freedom to choose the path we take in life. Yes, it's possible to be in love and still be free. This isn't an excuse to play around with the hearts of others. Being free while in a loving relationship means you give space for the other to flow and grow. It's still possible to remain loyal and in love while loving them unconditionally. The act of giving and caring is an expression of love. If you feel drawn to be of service to others, then this card's message is affirming that. Practicing random acts of kindness is another wonderful expression of love in action. Showing love to a stranger will lift their spirits and fill their heart with hope. All right, so this is a very, or I should say, very good advice, okay, in terms of love, what love should be. Okay, so let's see what the guardian angels have to say. Now, we all have a guardian angel, and we always have this angel around us from since or the moment we were born. All right, so you can always call on your guardian angel. All right. So let's see what guardians angels are coming out for the collective. Holy Spirit or angels. Okay, so the first one, it's the guardian angel of positivity. All right. So let's see what else. 25. Okay, so it says here, your thoughts are coming into fruition. Only focus on positive outcomes. You have received this card because your angel of positivity has heard your fears and doubts about your current situation. In life, there are always two ways of looking at things. You can see things from a positive or negative perspective. Let me just put this card on the stand. Your angel of positivity wants you to remind you that without darkness there is no light, and that at times you need to see both sides of a situation. This in turn gives you the clarity to see what is wrong and what is right. Remember that what you think you create. Your angel of positivity wants you to realize how important it is to only think positive thoughts. This life you are living currently is the mirror image of what you have thought previously. Call in your angel of positivity so that he can help keep you focused on the things you want to experience in life and not on the things you don't. When you think positively, you will attract more positivity into your own life. You will also attract positive people into your life who will reflect your vibration. By thinking positively, you will be able to share your insight with others and help them along their own journey of positive discovery. Your angel of positivity is a very strong and protective angel who will endeavor to guide you in whatever way he can to help you experience the light in your life. Pay attention to any visions, dreams, or symbols that he may share with you as a sign that positive things are on their way. Look out for the rainbows that can appear in the sky, in reflections in a crystal, in puddles, or even on the back of a bus. After storms, rainbows appear as a sign of positive things to come. They are a gentle reminder that you are not alone, as your angel of positivity is by your side. Okay, and the affirmation, okay, for this message. All right, it says here, okay, the affirmation, okay, for this message here, it says, my angel of positivity is guiding me through my life's challenges. He reminds me to be a positive spiritual being who only sees life from a positive perspective. Okay, you can say and believe it and have faith, all right, in these words. My angel of positivity is guiding me through my life's challenges. He reminds me to be a positive spiritual being who only sees life from a positive perspective. Wow. So all of these messages is to just give you um like to help you, to give you strength, all right, to move forward, to help you to overcome any challenges, to maybe even reaching your goals, or to to or to take this leap of faith, all right, or to make changes in your life. Very, very beautiful messages to help you, all right, and also to help you. I mean, because this is a inner child healing reading, okay. Um, all right, so uh, to close this off, I'm going to be just using some other decks, all right. So first of all, I want to use, okay, let's start off with Angel Prayers. Okay, this is by Carl Gray, all right, and he's the same author of the book with the same name, Angel Prayers. All right, to see what messages the angels, archangels, the spiritual beings in the heavenly realm. I really love working with angels, the archangels. They help you a lot. All right. So and they can help you. All right. Okay, so let's see what messages or what prayers. Holy Spirit of the angels, Holy Spirit of the angels, what messages do you have? Okay. All right. So the first one, okay, this is coming from Archangel Xandophone. Okay, and it goes on to say, "Thank you, Xandophone, for delivering my prayers to heaven." So he's the archangel, okay, that delivers our prayers to heaven. You can always call on Archangel Xandophone. He's also very much connected to the roots or earth chakra as well, to give us stability, um, to help us feel more grounded. Okay. All right. We've also got Archangel Ariel. All right. She is very much connected to um the sacral chakra, and you can also help call on her to if you want help in terms of achieving your goals, to be more creative, to help heal your emotional being. All right. And it goes on to say, "Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace." Okay. And she also, her spirit is also embodied in animals as well. All right. So her energy is around. So we've got Archangel Sandophone, Archangel Ariel. The energy is around this reading. We also got Archangel Orion. You can call on him to help manifest your or to help you manifest, okay, more love, joy, to manifest whatever it is you want to manifest, okay, in your life. You can call on Archangel Oriel. He's very much connected to the stellar gateway, which is just above the crown. um okay and it says here, "Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world." And you also can call on him if you want to help you to make the right decisions, um, or if you need some form of direction. Okay. Okay, and we also got Haniel as well. We got quite a few energies are here around this reading. Wow, we got Haniel. Okay, she's known as the goddess of the moon too, and this is so you can call on her if you're interested in work with the energies of the moon. Okay, if you need clarity into a situation to help balance your emotions. It says, "Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions." Um, Metatron as well, who is the twin um, of Xandophone, Archangel Metatron, to help clear your vibes. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. I did mention him earlier. Wow. Jeremiel as well. It's you can call on him, all right, to help you have a more positive mindset, and also to help you in terms of forgiveness, to forgive yourself and others in time. It says, "Thank you, Jamil, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness." And also Shamiel, when it comes to matters of the heart as well. So thank you, Shamiel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Wow. And also, there's quite a few of them coming around this reading. Michael, you can call on Archangel Michael for protection. Um, Archangel Zadkiel, okay, if you're going through that transformation stage, all right. Raguel as well to bring harmony into a situation. Raziel for spiritual gifts, and Gabriel, okay, which I mentioned earlier, and to you can call on her as well to help you speak with integrity and to also help you heal those inner child wounds. All right. And they also want you to to count your blessings and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities Take that leap of faith. Um, also, also pay attention to signs from heavens like feathers, all right, and also to take that leap of faith, to take this opportunity in your life, all right. And then it goes on to say, thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. All right. So I would say most of them archangels of energy is around this reading to help you, okay, to to give you that nudge, all right, to move forward, all right, as well as the guardian angels, the fairies, okay, and the mermaids as well, all right. All right, so what I want to do is now I've made up this deck, all right, and this is based on the book by Anna Riva. Okay, and it's called The Power of the Psalms. I'll put the name of the book in the description box. But because some of you might not have this book, it's a very good book. All right, it's most of the Psalms. If you never heard of Psalms was written. Most of the verses was written by King David. He was very victorious. Um, okay, in his life. He relied a lot on the higher power, on the divine. I call him Allah because I'm a Muslim, all right. For courage, for strength, for protection. So when you do have time, please check the description box because I'll put the name of that book in the description box. So I'm just going to select a few here to see what verses, okay, our spiritual team would like us to recite, all right, as we go through life's journey. And you do not need to be on a religious or spiritual path, all right, to do this type of healing, okay, to do this inner child healing or to heal yourself, all right, or even to recite these psalms, okay. So just what psalms. Okay, so the first one you got Psalm 20. Before you could recite it, okay, especially if you are in the, could be in the military as well, okay, or you could be just like on a spiritual path, or you have going through challenges. It says before, you could say before battle, for favorable verdict in court, okay, and for heavenly blessings, okay. Okay, we've got Psalm 45, um, to increase one's speaking abilities and also for happier marriage. Okay. Okay, to receive a healing rays, you got Psalm 102. All right, so you got Psalm 45. I'll put the Psalms, okay, numbers in the description box. So please check it out. Um, let's see. So take 3 from this one. Psalms would you like collected to recite? Okay, we've got Psalms 1 to 4, assurance of safety while traveling and to overcome temptations. Psalm 63, when you are discouraged. Okay. Okay, and Psalm 119, to protect from insanity, assess in finding work, deliverance from persecution, and compassion in victory. Okay, so you got Psalm 45, 102, Psalm 119, Psalm 63, Psalm 124, and Psalm 20. I'll also put the names of crystals as well if you're interested in working with crystals. to help you heal. Okay, when it comes to inner child work. All right, I've got a few here. Okay, for example, like rose quartz is a very good stone for unconditional love for yourself. Okay, also, this one is also a very good one. Smithsonite, all right, to help you with your inner child work. Also, uh, epidote is also a very good one for any form of emotional healing that you or trauma that you are going through now or you have gone through in the past. We go okay, epidote. Rutilated quartz is also a very good one to help you to have a more positive mindset. All right, to help you to take those steps, the necessary steps to healing. All right, and this one, tangerine quartz, is also good. So if you feel like maybe something had happened in the past and you feel that you find difficult to move on, um, and you feel part of your soul has been lost to a situation or to that situation, then this is a very good crystal. It's called tangerine quartz. But I'll put the names of other crystals that you can use for your inner child healing work, and also if you're interested in doing soul retrieval work as well. All right. And to close off this reading, I'm going to be using this last deck, and it's called um, Love 100 Ways to Make You Sparkle. So if you're interested in working, sorry, with crystals, okay, as I should say, working with crystals or, like reading for yourself or for others, I'll put the names of the decks which I've used for this reading today. I'll put their names in the description box. So please check it out. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading or do enjoy this reading so far, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. All right. Whatever you've done, if you've watched my other readings before, I do spiritual enlightenment videos as well. And if you have done so in the past, thank you so much. Thanks all my supporters, my subscribers. Um, your support is very much appreciated at this time, okay? As it has done in the past. All right, so let's see. Spiritual angels, what would you like the collective to know? Okay, it says fortune sides with those who dare. So it's all about taking that leap of faith. Okay. Also, my day is full of potential. All right. The only person who can defeat me is myself. All right. So please don't self-sabotage. Okay, whatever it is that you want to achieve, go for your goals and believe that I will achieve all of my goals. Okay. It goes on to say balance is key. I will mix self-care with effort. All right. All right. And the last one here, negative self-talk has no place in my life. Okay. All right. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope whatever messages that come out is going to help you, will be quite useful to you in some way. If you are interested in doing any form of inner child healing work, and once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.